New Pokemon cards revealed for Prismatic Evolutions coming out January 17th. Today we review what's new in this extremely hype set. Oh, look at that! Now I just got home from work today and I saw this update on Poke Beach and knew I had to check it out. I am so ready for Prismatic Evolutions, as I know everybody is. Much like the common crow, I love shiny objects, which makes Pokemon collecting kind of the perfect hobby, if you think about it. And if you're crow-like in nature like I am, consider hitting that subscribe button so we can experience the shininess together. All that out of the way, let's take a look here at what we got. All right, pokebeach.com. Several more English cards have been revealed from the Prismatic Evolutions. Professional voice crack right there, not editing it out. We got Tyranitar EX, Grind, and Tyrannical Crush coming out of the card there. If you saw my last video on Battle Partners, which you could find right here, you would know what I have to say about this whole EX busting out of the thing with the horns and the swiping and the 3D-ish kind of look. It's cool. Tyranitar's an awesome Pokemon. Big fan. However, this art style, a little bit replayed. Honest opinion. Let's see what we got next. No, we got Regigigas. I'm going to move the screen for you guys a little bit. All right, Regigigas or yeah, I don't know. Anyway, not too much to say about this. Regigigas is a pretty sweet Pokemon, just like Tyranitar. Normal art here, everything, but as an appreciator of art, you know, a fine specimen like this cannot go unnoticed. Don't leave Regigigas in the dust. Just because he's not an SIR, it doesn't mean he's not cool. Okay, we need to get over this stigma of it's gotta be an SIR or a secret rare to be cool. And up next, Treasure Tracker, a new A-Spec card. Oh, the last card in the set, not counting secrets. 131 out of 131. Searching your deck up to 5 Pokemon tool cards, revealing them, putting them in your hand, and then shuffling your deck. Not bad, not bad. Again, I guess not too much to say about it. I mean, it's a radar with binoculars and it's doing its thing. It's an A-Spec card. Pretty cool. Okay, here we go. Ultra rare, Friends in Paldea. This is really cool. Big fan of the Scarlet and Violet video games. They kind of revitalized the series for me a little bit. Now, they're not like Grand Slam crazy, change the world kind of games, but I really enjoyed them. A lot of playability in there. I like the characters, a little bit of predictability in the story, but you know, what are you gonna do? So Friends in Paldea, for me, very cool card. I would love to have this in my collection. 137 out of 131. Very cool. Very cool. Are you guys a fan of the Scarlet and Violet game series? I feel like most of the people I talk to don't really play the games anymore. I don't know why. I always at least try to give them a shot. Scarlet and Violet, I will say, first time around, wasn't the biggest fan, but once I jumped in and really gave it a go, I really enjoyed it. Oh, look at that. Iron Hands EX. That is so cool. Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think I've seen an art style like this before at all. This is the first time I'm looking at these, so I'm just trying to absorb it. Iron Hands EX, arm press, amp you very much. If your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from this attack, take one more prize card. Dang, Iron Hands, you be grabbing it. Wow, guys, this is really, really cool. This kind of reminds me of the art style in, I don't know if anyone collects Magic cards or anything like that. I'll put it up on the screen. I can't remember the name of it. Cavern or Cave of something, but this kind of reminds me of that. Alternate art. Looks like an SIR here. What do you guys think? It's very unique artwork. I could definitely see some people not liking it. I don't remember seeing an art like this. It could be totally flying out of my head, but I don't know. Let me know. If there is another art like this, I would love to look at it because that is super cool. Oh, and another one. And another one. Dragapult EX, another SIR. So cool. Look at this art. Oh my. Oh, spoiler. Like a fractured, stained glass, crystalline Dragapult EX. Now, it helps a lot that Dragapult is one of my probably top 10 Pokemon for me. I love Dragapult. Love this art style. I've said this a million times. I'll say it again. Love Pokemon, hate Pokemon. They have got the art figured out for the cards. I am a big, big fan. I don't even care what this ends up being worth, if it's a chase or not. I just want this sitting in a sleeve or in a slab in my collection, for sure. And Larry's skill. So Larry's skill was already revealed, but if you haven't seen it before, I guess we can go ahead and get through these. Okay, yeah, it looks like the rest of the cards are cards we've already seen. We'll just go ahead and take a blanket look at them here in case you haven't seen them. We have Larry's skill, Palafin EX, which I absolutely adore. So far, that Palafin Ooh, the Iron Hands might have taken his place. But the Palafin is another SIR, which again, to me, I think is a very unique, just artsy, again, art terms, blah, blah, blah. I want that so bad. I will do just about anything for it.
Huh?
And then Espeon EX with the Psych Out and Amazes. Espeon fan, I'm just a big Evolution fan. I know, I'm special. But yeah, Espeon EX and the Umbreon EX, we've seen before. Beautiful cards, obviously been circulating in Terastal Festival as well. So, of course, expecting this to be a big chase card. It is beautiful. We'll have 2 Umbreons, I guess 3, 4 Umbreons floating around in the ether that people want. Anyway, but yeah, guys, it looks like that's everything for today. Let me know what you think about these cards. I think we're going in a beautiful direction. And just to talk a little bit about, I guess, the economy of Pokemon for a second, I think this set is going to be a marker for a more stable Pokemon economy. Of course, what I'm saying is conjecture and just what I think based off of what I'm seeing online and everything. Of course, Prismatic Evolutions has been super hyped up for a long time since they announced it, but I think this is sort of the pinnacle of where that's going to start to taper off a little bit. I think that Terastal Festival helped to damper it just a little bit. So even though I'm very hyped for like Battle Partners and Journey Together, I think it's going to be a little bit more niche. I think some of the people who jumped in very recently, who might not be as into the hobby, we will say, might not go so hard on those upcoming sets. Of course, following that, we do have the Team Rocket set, which I think is going to go crazy, but I don't actually think it's going to go as crazy as we saw with Surging Sparks, and we're seeing with Prismatic Evolutions, Terastal Festival. I could be wrong again, but that's just what I think. Curious to hear what you guys think. If you like these kind of card reviews, the best way to let me know is leave a comment, like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really helps out the channel. I got a lot of videos that I'm working on right now. We're going to talk about card grading, going over collections, doing more art reviews, which I actually really love. Talk a little bit about my Pokemon card business, how I started that, how I ship cards. If you guys are interested in that, let me know. Anyway, my outro has gone on long enough. If you love the content, consider subscribing. Really means a lot to me. Be safe, and I will see you in the next one.